Woo. Good evening, everybody. Oh yeah, it's Friday night. It's Kraken. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Put the mic a little closer so you can hear me better. How's the audio, everybody? I see some people trickling in. I see somebody dipped. How are we feeling today? Let me know in the chat. How you guys feeling today? You guys feeling good? I'm feeling good. This came from the gym. It's late night Friday. Qubic is coming back up. Took a little dip. It's coming back strong. It's bouncing back. Look at this from the recent bottom. How low did it go? The recent low. Huh. Interesting. Went down to 1.9. I think it might have gone down to 1.8 too. Yeah, 1.899. Now it's at 22.47. Damn, if you scooped right here, you'd be pretty up. Nice. The day-to-day action isn't that important, but it does keep you in the game. Keeps you excited. Lets you know where the market's at in the mind, in the psychology. Market psychology is key to holding your bags. What's the volume looking like? Volume's up. It's not super impressive volume, but it's good. It's up. It was pretty low before. It was like 2-point-something million before a few days ago. Damn, XC's volume is up. What the feezy? Okay. Gate.io is a little behind. Bitmart. XT.com usually has the most volume, but for some reason, Gate and MEXC have the most. That's interesting. I think these have the most buying volume, and then LBank might have the most, or not LBank, XT might have the most selling volume. I don't know. Maybe I have to observe it a little more. All right, there's been some pretty good news recently. They've let me go in order of importance. So recently there was an article on Binance.com. So let me share this tab. Qubic just got featured in a Binance article. Not the first time. They've been featured on a Binance article before, but this is the most recent one. When listing, shouts out to Alicia underscore MVX. Or Alessia. Let's click the article. From Bear. So this is on Binance.com/n/square/post blah 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 blah. All right, from bearish doubt to bullish momentum, 5 best altcoins to hold this season for 90% plus growth. Damn. Usually articles like these are paid, but I don't think Qubic had to pay for this one. Or they did or didn't, I don't know. Let's see. It's pretty dope to be mentioned with these top, because these are beyond top 100 coins. XRP, HBAR, BNB, and Algo, and then Qubic out of nowhere. Because Qubic is number 2 something. So that fact alone is way too bullish. That's way too bullish for Qubic. For a number 200 something coin to be mentioned with 4 other coins that are in the top, I think all of these are in the top 50. Let me see. Let me double check. Where's Algorand? Yeah, either way, they're in the top 100 for sure. Yeah, Algorand is number 54. Let me show you. Excuse me. As you can see, Algorand is number 54. BNB, and we all know HBAR, BNB, and XRP. These guys are way up. Is HBAR up here? Actually, HBAR might be lower. Oh no, HBAR is number 18. That's crazy. Then you have BNB and XRP. Dude, that's too crazy. You have a number 54, a number 18, and 2 of the top 10 coins mentioned with Qubic on Binance.com. Are you fucking kidding me? It's insane. All right, let's read the article. Can you guys see what I'm sharing here? All right, went back. Hey, if you're in here, say what's up in the chat. Let me know. Let me know you're in here. Go over to, I think I can see your comments on X too if you comment on the live chat. If not, come over to YouTube, drop a like, and hit up the live chat. All right, let's get into the article. XPR, HBAR, BNB, Algo, and Qubic are showing exceptional potential for seasonal rallies and institutional adoption. Ooh la la. Analysts highlight scalability, efficiency, and innovation as central drivers behind the renewed bullish outlook. Ooh la la. Let me turn this music down a little more. Cool. Analysts highlight, already read that. Market dynamics suggest these assets could generate up to 90% plus growth during this season cycle. Dude, 90% is too bearish. It'll these altcoins again demonstrating themselves to be strong after being stagnant over the years. With several, Qubic hasn't been stagnant. Anyway, with several of the key tokens setting themselves up to possibly grow by 90% or more. For sure, the or more part. According to analysts, the change in bearish uncertainty to bullish momentum is being echoed in both the market structure and the investor behavior. I'm seeing that for sure. The seasonal turnaround brings to the fore 5 prominent altcoins. So if you don't know what the 4 means, that means like it's bringing them up front, right? Might sound confusing. Which include XRP, Hedera, aka HBAR, BNB, that's Binance Coin, Algorand, and Qubic. It's so trippy for Qubic to be mentioned with those 4 coins. That's really interesting. That's like foreshadowing into Qubic being in the top 50. Each is characterized by brilliant developments and distinct positioning, which attract both the institutional and retail actors. For sure, Qubic is attracting both of these. XRP. We're gonna skip that. Let's get to Qubic. All right, there we go. Qubic, an unparalleled emerging narrative. That's a great way to snapshot what Qubic is. Qubic is attracting interest as a novel and new project concerning artificial intelligence and computational markets. Analysts refer to it as the revolutionary design with unrivaled design and lucrative long-term prospects. Who are the analysts they're talking about? I'm curious. Qubic focuses on decentralized computation, which makes it stand out as an outstanding, bright addition to the altcoin industry. Yep, decentralized compute is gonna be the new gasoline for tech companies, because a lot of, especially startup tech companies, they don't have the resources to compute like Google or Microsoft, so they can use Qubic on the cheap. On the cheap, depending on their, compute requirements. Yeah, that's just one of a few bullish things that happened in the last few days. That I think that was posted, what, 2 days ago? Yeah, September 9th. So technically 3 days ago. Yeah. Let's get back over here. Oh, this is one of the CEO. Is it the CEO of Votan? They're making the bridge to Qubic. He was recently in an interview with Rootstock. You guys should check that out. Actually, I'll link you guys to this post if you guys want to watch it. It doesn't really talk about Qubic much in this interview, but this man is the boss of the people who are making the bridge, the Ethereum bridge for Qubic. So I'm gonna leave that in the chat if you guys want to check out that interview. It's really interesting. What up, Cade? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your comment. Hello. Good to see someone's alive in the chat. Follow suit, community. Make friends in the chat. Ask questions. If you have something you want me to look up, let me know. Put me onto some coins I don't know about. All right, let's get back to the show. Oh, there is another recent article on BitGet. How to buy Satoshi's quantum-proof coin. What a trip. BitGet, it already has listed Qubic, so I don't know why it says this right here at the bottom, but yeah, this was posted today, 9/12/14 UTC, 1440 UTC. How to buy Satoshi's quantum-proof coin. They say Satoshi's quantum-proof coin because there's a lot of, if you've been around Qubic a long time, you already know this, but there's a lot of evidence pointing to Sergey Ivancheglo being Satoshi Nakamoto. So Sergey is the founder of Qubic. There's a lot of on-chain evidence that suggests he actually is Satoshi. There's plenty of videos about it. I have one. So yeah, do your due diligence if you're more curious about that. Or let me know in the comments if you want me to go over one of those videos. But yeah, it's too, like, the sentiment and lore behind Sergey is enough to like boost the coin's price. Because imagine the creator of Bitcoin, like here, Sergey has created the first, apparently Bitcoin, right? And then he created the first proof of stake coin. He created IOTA, the first successful DAG, and he created 2 out of the 3 top return on investments in all of crypto. And this is his next project. Like, he's got a track record. The founder has a really good track record. I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Lots of bullish stuff. Oh, and another thing. Qubic will, I'm pretty sure it will be listed, but It might be listed on OKX really soon. And OKX is a huge deal. It's a top 5 exchange. It's a tier 1 exchange. And look at this campaign. They have a legit partnership with OKX right now. Look at this, a $1.2 million reward pool. $1.2 million. Jesus. Qubic has partnered with OKX to offer up $1.2 million rewards for our spot listing campaign. You can also win extra Qubic rewards by participating in the upcoming Qubic OKX Discord campaign. One thing that's not cool about this is, let me start with what is cool. Is that OKX is now available to US users, which is tremendous. Like, because before they were sued like big time, and they had to pay a big penalty, like a half a billion dollars, I think, in fines. And I think in April of this year, they were able to roll out in the US again. So OKX is available in the US. So if this campaign is successful, we might very well see a Qubic listing on OKX, and that'll open up the floodgates for US investors. So yeah, go ahead and find these posts, repost it. This is super bullish. But here, let me get to the thing that does suck though. The campaign isn't available, as far as I know, to US customers. The campaign alone, but you can trade on OKX. Because I tried it, and then I hit up customer service or the support, and they said, "Oh yeah, due to regional, like, regulatory restrictions, certain campaigns aren't available, like, to certain regions, not just the US." So if you're trying to get, it's not like you could get 1.2 million. That's the total. Like, I think the most you can get is $120, which is not a big deal if you missed the campaign. But the main thing is OKX is gonna list Qubic, which is huge. They have over $3 billion in volume per day. If we just get a little piece of that, that'll be amazing. With the narrative that Qubic has, too tremendous. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, OKX, you can, I got my KYC verified and everything on OKX, but as far as the campaign, you can't sign up for the campaign, which isn't a big deal. I mean, I got over it. I don't need $120 isn't gonna change my life. Yeah, man. Oh, dude. Once Qubic is on OKX, dude, I had a feeling OKX was gonna be one of the tier 1 listings. OKX is the next, like, besides Coinbase, I think OKX is like the next best exchange for US users. Cause I don't like Kraken. Kraken kind of fucking sucks. Let me catch up with the rest of the chats. Let's hear it. Oh, what I missed? Let's hear what? Kate, I'm sorry. I got lost. I don't know what happened. What time was that? 10 o'clock? That was 5 minutes ago. Let's hear what? Speaking of bridges, I'll point you to likely biggest future bridge of future, because it's built for the banks. It's called XTC. Oh, I know about XTC. I'm watching it, but I don't have. I would have got XDC a long time ago, but I didn't have a lot of dry powder at the time. Future is a keyword. Yeah, dude. If you're talking ISO 20022 coins, you got to hit the Metallicus ecosystem. Mofo Fishing Show. Mofo Fishing Show. Hey, do you know who Camo Joe is? You guys might get along. I think he's a fisherman too. Samson, do you mind Qubic? I tried to do it with my old cell phone and old laptop with YouTube video, but I'm having a few issues. I was mining. I was attempting to mine Qubic, but my little PC, I wasn't getting like solutions, and I didn't feel comfortable leaving my little computer on all day while I was at work. I don't want to start a fire or something. But yeah, I used to mine, but then I stopped getting into it. But one thing I do, I'll mention later. Qmine. Qmine is a good exposure to mining. But yeah, Qmine might be actually better than trying to mine. I'll tell you about Qmine in a minute after we catch up with the chats. No to USA. WTF? That's messed up. Yeah, man. The campaign isn't available to you. I'm sure the campaign isn't available to other regions too, due to regulatory stuff. That may or may not change, but yeah, you can still trade on OKX. That's the good part. As of this year, you could trade on OKX, which is dope as fuck. 50 million users. Just saying. Yep. For sure. Do we have a launch date on OKX? No launch date. But there's no way they're launching this campaign without a listing. There's no way. Unless the listing is contingent upon the performance of this campaign, which would be interesting. So the fact that they restricted the US kind of sucks, because that I feel like that would have gotten a lot of registries. Because I think because even I was still in the belief that US users couldn't use OKX until I looked it up. I was like, oh shit. Because that happened April this year, that they were able to, that US users could use OKX again. Yeah, this OKX thing is a big deal. It's a big deal for Qubic. Oh, be right back. 1 second. And we're back. Happy Friday, everyone. How was your evening? What's up, Mofo Fishing Joe? Where are you located? You're on the West Coast, East Coast, you're in the Central USA? Oh, snap.
September. Hey guys, what's up? Happy September. I was thinking about Charlie Kirk. I've been thinking about him some the past few days, and not even just thinking about him, just feeling the heaviness of.
Did you guys hear about that? Sons of bitches assassinated Charlie Kirk. All right, let's get back to the chat. Another question: would it even be worth my time to continue to attempt to mine Qubic with cell phone or laptop, dollar-wise? Personally, for me, no. You know what will be worth it dollar-wise? in my opinion, what I did, let me show you. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait. Let me tell you something. There's this project called Qmine on Qubic. It's a new smart contract. It's a new initiative led from within the Qubic community. So essentially, Qmine, if you hold this Qmine token, you get an allocation of mining profits from the individuals from the project mining. So actually, let me take you to the Qmine website. Qmine is a great exposure to mining, especially because it's such a young token, or it's so young right now. You can get a lot for a little bit, but it's moving up fast, dude. This was at 500K a day ago. Just to put that in perspective, it's gonna go up really fast. I'm not trying to like FOMO you, but like this is gonna be I think this might, besides QCap, this might even overtake QCap in my opinion, as far as passive income on the Qubic network. So check out the tokenomics. Check out dude. This is great exposure to mining. It's tremendous. You hold Qmine. What got me excited was I heard about this a while ago, but recently they just got their first payouts. And when I heard the news about the payouts, that's when I was like, oh shit, this is for real. I FOMO'd like right away. I followed because of the results, not because of the hype. I was like, whoa, these people got fucking paid. So essentially, people got paid about the last payout, they got paid about 1.7 Qubic per Qmine that they owned. So say you were holding 100,000 Qmine tokens, that epoch you get 171,000 Qubic tokens passively just into your wallet. So what this project is, they have a bunch of mining rigs, right? And the Qubic that they mine gets distributed to the holders based on how many tokens they have. So let's go over the tokenomics real quick. So 3% of the tokens go to the founder, 2% goes to a fund, 15 goes to hardware reserve, right? Which is fair. 80% goes to public offering, and there's only 1 billion tokens. There's only 1 billion of these tokens. So even holding just 100,000 would make you like a pretty good holder. So if you were going to get into one of these tokens, you should do it immediately. You can do it straight from the Qmine website. Let me put the link to the Qmine website. Yep, Qmine is the shit, my boy. So you can get Qmine from the website, but I personally did it through QX Trade because I trust that website more than anything. Because QX is from the team. Actually no, let me do Qubic Trade. Yeah. So I personally bought it from QubicTrade.com because I trust QubicTrade.com and QX.trade.com more than like, not that I don't trust Qmine, but I'm way more, I trust, like I've traded on Qubic Trade for like numerous times and I trust it with my wallet. So yeah, you can get it from QubicTrade.com. All you gotta do is connect your wallet and buy it. That's it. When I first bought it, my first 100K, it was only 250 per Qubic Trade. Now it's 280. Dude, this thing it's going up fast. I'm telling you, dude. I should have bought more. I slept on it. I should talk about it less. I'm about to FOMO. This thing's gonna be, dude, by next week, this thing's gonna be 300 Qubic. 300 Qubic per coin. I'm telling you, this thing's gonna do QCap numbers. Look at QCap.
Q cap is 315K per token. And I have a strong feeling Qmine might overtake Q cap. Just saying. Just saying. Imagine you do a 1000x on Qmine. Depending on the results of the next EVE, I'll let you guys know, because I bought some after hearing about the payouts. I bought some immediately. I'm like, there's no way no. I was on my mobile app immediately. I was like, I have to get some. So I bought 100K and then I bought another 100K after, because I was just too excited. I was like, I have some spare Qubic. Let me just sacrifice some Qubic. So that's direct. That's one way to expose yourself to mining without like fucking burning up your phone or fucking up your PC for trying to fucking figure out shit. Yeah, you will you can definitely break out mathematically. Even I don't understand the cost versus payout. How long to break even from payout? Depends on how much you spend. Because it's about the long term. Because there may or may not be impermanent loss based on the price appreciation. But say the price appreciates a lot and you're getting whatever 100,000 Qubic per week passively without having to trade Qubic. You know what I mean? I mean, you break even as long as the project still exists, and yeah, you're gonna break even. I don't see how you can't How do you not understand the cost versus payout? Okay, thanks. I'm gonna check it out in the AM. I appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you too, big dog. Huna single. What does that mean? What's one cost versus payout? 1.7. Oh, good question. So one, you get paid out every epoch. So an epoch in Qubic is 1 week. So you'll if that right now that's the average payout. Could be more, could be less next week. So you might get 1-to-1 based on your holdings every week. So say you hold 100K Qmine, you might get 100K Qubic every week passively without having to like do anything. As opposed to like trying to use your computer, your electricity, your energy to try to like figure out problems, keep your computer on all day and shit like that, burn out your hard drive. It's a lot easier to just hold a token in a wallet than to like try to figure some shit out technically, you know? So yeah, there's something else I want to show you with Qmine. Yeah, they have a pretty cool website. It's in beta right now, so if you try to look at this on a mobile, it might not look right. I've tried it before. So I think right now it's just the website is optimized for PC. I'll put the link to the website right here if you guys want to check out the Qmine website. Yeah, mining rethought. Simple, transparent, decentralized. Qmine revolutionizes mining by tokenizing physical mining assets on the Qubic blockchain. So technically, this is a RWA play on Qubic already. Join the future of decentralized mining with the first... Oh, look, they said it before I could even read it. That's funny. Or I said it before I could read it. Yeah, it's RWA on Qubic already. Dude, hell yeah. Our innovative approach combines traditional mining power with blockchain transparency, giving you direct access to mining revenues without the technical complexity. You see? You see? Your boy was already intuitively talking about it before I read it. Next generation mining infrastructure. So yeah, they take care of all the technical nonsense, all the electricity costs. It's just a portion of all the mining. Just I think 50 gets allocated. 50% of the Qubic gets allocated. The rest goes to maintenance and like electricity and things like that. How Qmine works. We connect real assets with the blockchain simply and transparently. Step one, tokenization. Physical mining facilities are tokenized and converted into digital shares. 2, revenue generation. The facilities mine Qubic continuously and generate real distributable revenues for token holders. 3, transparency. All data from hash rate to revenue distribution is transparently visible on the blockchain. Yo, this project, I think this might be the biggest smart contract on Qubic. Aside from QCAP, this might be the biggest smart contract on Qubic because this is straight up mining. Because QCAP relies on the other smart contract usage. I wonder if Q Vault has Qmine in it. That'd be interesting. How you benefit from Qmine? Easy access. Bypass the complexity, just like I was saying, the complexity of traditional mining and invest directly in real assets. Real revenues. Your token ownership is directly linked to the revenues of the physical mining hardware. Sustainable and secure. Our useful proof of work algorithm makes the network secure and contributes to AGI research. So look, the success of Qubic is going to correlate directly with Qmine. So this is like back in the day. I don't know how I've been in crypto since 2015, so like a decade. Unfortunately, I haven't made it yet. I've lost more than I've made. Or I've made a lot, but I also lost it all or most of it because I didn't know how to play the game. But my point was to say if you've been around for like Bitcoin mining contract days, this reminds me of that. This is like early Bitcoin mining contracts. That's when I made my first bit of money, like signing up for a mining contract with Bitcoin. Like I paid $300 for 2 years. I forgot about it. I logged into my Coinbase like 3 years later. I had like $6,000. I was like, what the fuck? I was like $300 turned into 6,000 like on accident. But yeah, as if Qubic is gonna be as good as you believe it's gonna be, Qmine is it's like, why wouldn't you buy Qmine? It's like buying a piece of a mining facility. But in a year, that's 88.4 total Qubic. 88.4. What do you mean? Can you 88.4 total Qubic? What are you talking about? Can you explain what you mean? I'm trying. No. Oh, I see. I think you misunderstood me. So look, if you hold, that's 1-to-1. So say if you hold 1 Qmine, you'll get the last payout. If you had 1 Qmine, you get 1.7 Qubic. But if you hold 100,000 Qmine, right, you get 171,000 Qubic per epoch. Does that make sense? Does that make sense now? No, that's if you hold only one token. But why would you hold only one token? You can buy right now you can buy 100,000 Qmine for was it 28 million Qubic. All right, so let me show you. One Qmine token costs 280 Qubic. It was 250 Qubic a week ago. So if you wanted to buy 100,000 Qmine tokens, it would cost you 28 million Qubic. Keep in mind this is passive income. So you can earn Qubic passively just by holding Qmine. So say you get $100, right? Say you get paid on your paycheck, right? You get $100, you buy $100 worth of Qubic, you trade that $100 worth of Qubic for Qmine, and now you've allocated $100 from your paycheck to getting passive Qubic through Qmine. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you got it now. Yeah, this is a crazy opportunity. I'm not saying it's not gonna be 1 Qubic per epoch. That would be crazy. I actually like this show. Fun learning, he says. Nice. Yes, that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here live every other day or night. Spread the gospel of Qubic. I'm telling you, dude. I bought 200K off the rip. Once I heard about the payouts, off the rip, I bought 200K. I think I bought up the last wall that was at 250. The first 100K I got was only $250 or 250 per thing. Now it's 280, and I know it's gonna go up more. Look at these. Look at this. Look at these. Look at this. After 280, there's only 29 million left at 280. After that, it goes to 500. Dude, it's over. Look at this. Look at these bot. Look at, dude. Qmine is gonna moon. I'm telling you, Qmine is gonna go hard. I gotta buy more Qmine. And then say you get tired, you can flip when Qmine goes like 2-3x. Then you can sell the Qmine tokens, get like 5x your Qubic back, and you can still keep a little bit of Qmine to keep passive Qubic. Like the game theory on Qubic is evolving every day with each smart contract. That's the most beautiful part of Qubic. The game theory is always evolving. Damn, if you sleep on this for another week, somebody's gonna buy up all this. Look, there's only about 30 million Qmine left at 280. The next leg up is at 500 per token. Spread the word, everybody. Cade says, makes sense. Yeah, buddy. So yeah, Mofo Fishing Show. Does it make more sense now? I get you must have been like tripping if thinking 52 weeks times 1.7. I was like, no, that's not how it works. But yeah, speaking of mining, like Qmine is your best bet. Like I won't even, yeah. Qmine is the shit. Oh, I was looking for their Twitter. Do they have a Twitter? No, they don't. Oh, Yoel Romero won? Oh, of course he did. Hold on. Oh my god, what an uppercut.
Adaway pulls back just enough. Brady counter. Oh, left uppercut. Adaway pulls back just enough. Brady counter. Oh.
Come on, Yoel. You know this boy's roided up. Why would you fight this guy? Yeah, let me know if you need a. Let me know if I should make a tutorial. I have made a tutorial on how to use Qubic trade, but I guess I can make another one. I guess I could. Tomorrow is a big day for Qubic, says Crypto Seb. Why? Tomorrow? Oh, that's an ad. Tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. Oh, it must be another mining marathon. CFB strikes again. Where can we see the liquidation app? I can add some money if that will liquidate a big order. When the creator himself talks about liquidations, you know the battlefield is heating up. Weak hands about to get wiped out. Big players accumulating silently. Where can we see liquidation map? I can add some money if that will liquidate a big order. Ooh. Look at this. Look at this big baby. I don't know why I follow you. Too much hopium nonsense. Unfollowed. What a bitch. You're my least favorite Qubic influencer. You're literally the stupidest person alive and drink the CFB Kool-Aid so much that it's sickening. You also don't understand anything that's going on around you. Why are people so... Dude, this guy promotes this shit out of Qubic. He's literally helping your bags go up. The Dark Knight is awesome. It's Batman. Dude, people are assholes. What the fuck? Unanimous gold mine. This guy has Qubic in his fucking profile picture, and he's talking shit on the Dark Knight. What the fuck is? I'm not even gonna try to make sense of it. People are retarded as fuck. God damn. So dumb. Yeah, it's too bad the campaign doesn't apply for US users. That would have fucking murdered this campaign. Damn. Required 5,000 requirement 5,000 registrations. Currently 300. This is history in the making. Every single registration matters. Your action today will decide if Qubic reaches the next level. Man, but it's not available. The campaign isn't available to US users. That's whack as fuck. So it's up to you foreigners to fucking hit that campaign up. Can't help you guys. I did my KYC, but it didn't help. Yes, make a tutorial, LOL. Should I do it right now? Maybe I'll make one for the. I'll let it out in the morning. Your impersonation of Batman hilarious when you read his stuff in your Batman voice. Oh, you're already talking about the video I did like a few weeks ago. One time it was on point too. Hey, thanks. I appreciate your feedback. It was fun doing it. The more I did, the more I was doing it, the more I was channeling the bat. I was literally channeling Christian Bale's Batman. That's funny. I appreciate your comment, man. It's very affirming. Hey, if you don't know what he's talking about, let me I'll put the link in the. Let me find it real quick in my videos. If you guys want to see what he's talking about, hold on a second. Just so you guys know, I've only been making Qubic content for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And I appreciate you guys for stopping in, because I got like over 400 subscriptions in the last 2 months. Where is content? There it is. I haven't watched it for a while. If anyone's curious about what he's talking about, that's the link to the video. Speaking of which, let me visit Discord. We haven't visited Discord in a minute. I used to go on Discord on the lives every other day or every day, but lately CFB hasn't been chatty because the Discord on Qubic is boring unless CFB is talking. Where's the general chat? He used to talk a lot more. Speaking. Yes, thanks for already done. Thanks for I'm only interested when CFB talks. Otherwise, I skip through it because people are usually not interesting. Qmine. A few details regarding the traffic on Qmine.io from Cloudflare for analytics. Oh, shit. Oh. Interesting. Brazil goes pretty hard with the crypto, actually. Brazil. And then the US. Damn, Brazil is up like by a lot. Brazil is on the forefront of crypto right now. What the heck? Interesting. Brazil fucks with Qubic. Because to know about Qmine is like very niche. Qmine is extremely niche. So yeah, and that's interesting. The UK, Serbia, Germany makes sense. Bahrain, Ireland. Interesting. That's really oh, and that's from the founder. Echo is the founder of Qmine, I believe. Yeah. That's dope. Shouts out to Brazil. Qmine going global. Dude, Qmine's gonna go. I think Qmine is gonna help Qubic go viral. Kind of like how Axie Infinity did with Ethereum. Because to get to Axie, you need ETH. And to get to Qmine, you need Qubic. So people might know about Qmine and they just want the Qubic to get the Qmine and they don't give a shit about the Qubic. Give me kebab pizza. What the fuck? Oh, Zox is a Qubic ambassador of Brazil. Oh la la. Interesting. Added. Gringo in Rio. Oh, son of a bitch. Not added. Whatever. Too late. Ronaldinho. That's my favorite footballer right there. Oh, shouts out to G-Town Diamond too. He's an ambassador out in Nigeria. He's been promoting Qmine pretty well too. Damn, Brazil's going hard as fuck. The maximum purchase per ID will be limited to 5%. If you want Portuguese translation for the site and get more Brazilians on board, let me know. I can help. Send me the translation file. If we keep translating like this, we'll start looking like valid soon. What does that mean? Yeah? I don't get it. Anywho, QSwap. What's new with QSwap? QSwap is another big deal, but kind of got put off to the side because the devs dipped on the fucking project. But there was a new proposal to finish it, so hopefully that'll come through soon. That with the advent of the Q bridge coming, that if QSwap comes along with the Q bridge with Ethereum, that'll be so fucking crazy. You'll see liquidity pools. Oh, so much liquidity will come over here. It'll be insane. If QSwap goes through with the UI, UX, and then we have Q bridge, dude. I think this winter and then early 2027, I think 2027 Qubic will be in the top 100 for sure. 2027, mid 2027, Qubic has to be in the top 100. Assuming all, QSwap goes through, Qubic bridge goes through, more tier 1 listings go through. You have Anna evolving, Agarth at all, because Anna is just one piece of Agarth. Agarth is the AI garden. There's a master teacher. Anna is just one little piece that reaches out to the world. Echo is in the QSwap channel. Mission Impossible. Locate Peter D and bring him to justice. Okay, where's the Agarth channel? I'm sure CFB's in there. Batman. What's this guy talking about? Anna's math answers follow a hidden ASCII based hash function. Five equals 53 plus equal what? Compute a weighted sum. Multiply each ASCII to value one base position and sum. 486. Apply dynamic offset. LTR. Yeah, Anna ignores the math and instead treats inputs as text. Yeah, I figured as much. It's not reading it like we do. Because it's a goddamn algorithm. It's not a human being. And then the miners have to, reiterate it so that it becomes understandable to humans. That's interesting. It's like shit doesn't make sense to us until we make it make sense to us. Because if you think about it, like math always existed, but the science of it didn't always exist. But math has always existed. Just like electricity always existed. Just like fire always existed. It just took doing stuff to manifest it. Like things always exist. You just have to figure out how to make it appear. Isn't that trippy to think about? Like before humans could make fire, like fire existed, but humans just didn't know how to make it. Same with electricity. Electricity always existed, but we just never figured out how to tap into it. AGI exists, but we haven't rubbed the right sticks together to fucking tap into it. I mean, it's as simple as that if you want to break it down. I mean, philosophically, I guess. But to get to the AGI, you gotta rub a lot of fucking weird ass sticks together. Everything has always existed. It's just a matter of discovering it. Let's catch up with the chat. Has anybody said, or Matt? There it is. QSwap. Oh, it passed already? Nice. I didn't know that. Because I noticed it came back up not that long ago. I think a few days ago I saw it come back up for some people to finish it. And I think it was only for 1 billion Qubic, which isn't that much. It's only a couple $1,000. But if you hold that Qubic, it's a lot of money. Oh, if you haven't already, if you're listening on X, click over to YouTube, drop a like, please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel a lot. So how do I buy Qmine on the website? I'm on it now. I can tell you how to buy it on Qubic Trade, but here, let me see. Let's do it together on the website. Are you dedicated to buying? Or you just got to connect your wallet. I haven't bought it on the website yet. I can show you how to do it on QubicTrade.com. Because you can get it from, you can either get it from QX, from Qubic Trade, or you can get it from their website. Because I exclusively for Qmine, I used QubicTrade.com. All you have to do is connect your wallet. Here, actually, let's do it together. Let's do Qmine. Let's do the Qmine website here. Because the only thing is, I'm not sure about the website. I don't want some weird shit to happen. Let's see, connect wallet. Do you have the mobile wallet? One thing you do need is the mobile wallet. Do you have the mobile wallet? Because you won't be able to do it unless you have the mobile wallet, because you have to scan your QR code. But yeah, if you want to use QubicTrade.com, I can do it for you easily. Because this is more like a traditional looking trading site. Well, I haven't used the Qmine website to buy it, but I know you can. It's probably not that different. You just swap your Qubic for Qmine, but it's a matter of having the mobile wallet, because on the mobile wallet, let me show you. There's wallet. They use Wallet Connect. Watch. I shall show you. So yeah. Oh, actually, I can do this. So yeah, if you open the mobile wallet on your phone, there should be a Wallet Connect logo on the top right, and when you click that, it should give you like when you click the top right screen, it should give you a scanner, which you should be able to scan the QR code on the website to connect your wallet to the website if you so choose to use Qmine. So yeah, if you use a Qmine website, it'll show you a QR code like this. Well, I'm just letting you know, personally, I have not used the Qmine website to trade Qmine. I use QubicTrade.com because I know that's a more grandfathered in website, or DApp, I should say, decentralized app. Dude, look at that! Someone already bought 1 million. Dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah! Did we just create some FOMO up in this bitch? Someone bought 1 million Qmine in the last 15 minutes. Hell yeah, that's dope. Shouts out to whoever did that. That was you? Nice. J Tango. Luke Duke. Hey. What up, Luke Duke? I appreciate you. Hit the likes. Happy Friday, everybody. Cheers. J Tango says, where is the Qmine stored once I buy it? It's in your wallet as an asset. So let me show you. If you're not familiar with having assets other than Qubic in your wallet, your mobile wallet, I guess I'll expose. It'll just show up in your wallet. Yeah, your Qmine is stored in the wallet. Like the wallet that you used to connect to buy the Qmine, that's where the Qmine is going to be. It's not going to be anywhere else. It's going to be in the assets section of that wallet. Keep in mind, sometimes the wallet lags, so don't freak out if it doesn't show up right away. It might take a second, but it's on chain. It's going to be there. Yeah, as long as your transaction goes through, your Qmine goes to the wallet. It's just like EVM. Like when you make a swap on Uniswap or something like that, when you trade your ETH for or Base or whatever, your Solana, when you trade your Solana for another token, that token appears in your wallet as like a token that's not Solana, right? So it's the same with Qubic. So once you swap Qubic for another token, that token appears in your wallet. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But if you're new to crypto and Qubic is your first chain, that might not. That might sound like German, but it should appear in your wallet as another asset. Shouts out to J Tango. I saw that. It was because it was 29 million point something, and then I see all of a sudden it's 28. So my man bought 1 million, dude. Look at the next leg up. The next leg up is 500. Right now it's 280. And then after that, it's pretty much 1,000. Whoo, we're so early, dude. This is easily, this will overtake QCAP, I think. Because Qubic mining is way more active than the smart contracts. When smart contracts are like really getting lit, QCAP will then start to blossom. I think QCAP is a much longer term hold. Because I'm not selling not one bit of QCAP forever probably. Because they hold a lot of shares in smart contracts. But you also have to keep in mind some smart contracts may or may not be successful, regardless of how many shares they hold. So you have to keep that in mind as well. But with Qmine, you know what you're buying. It's all mining stuff. And you're never gonna stop mining Qubic because mining Qubic is useful proof of work. So you're always gonna need to mine Qubic for more solutions for the AI. So in my personal opinion, I love QCAP, don't get me wrong, but Qmine, come on. Look at this right here. 9.2 billion in volume today. Let's see what. I bet you it'll be 300 Qs this time next week. All right, let's see. Next Friday, this should be a 300 cubic per token. It should be. That's in my humble opinion, as they say. When tilde? I don't fucking know. That's like saying when Doge or when Shiba. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Probably never. That's one of those could moon, could not. But I feel like we're in a market where bullshit won't last. If Matilda does moon, you better sell quick, because there's not gonna be any fucking use case for that. Don't get me wrong, I have some, but as soon as it goes up, I'm gonna sell it, because what the fuck? Unless they come up with some utility, because Tilda is just a meme. Meme coins are meme coins. Keep that in mind, guys. Memes are just memes. They're not meant to hold value. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I have some just to have some, because I've been in Qubic for like the last 2 years. So why the fuck not? Well, I don't have a lot. I wasn't about to sacrifice a significant amount of more than 1% of my Qubic for a meme coin. Oh damn, I've been going for an hour? Hour 20? Oh, if you haven't already, I see 71 people on the X. Drop a like on the YouTube, please. Drop a like on the YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Let me see. Where am I at right now on YouTube? Because I have like 1,800 something on X. All I want is to get to 500 on YouTube. Where am I at? 428, dude. Less than 75 more subscribers. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So if I can get 75 more subs, if you don't, that's cool. I'll find some new subscribers. Yeah, let me know. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you posted. If you're still not sure about Qmine, I'll let you know about my payout on the next epoch, if there is one. So I bought some also just to, let you guys know if it's real or not. So if there's a real good payout, I'm gonna buy more and then tell you guys. Excuse me. Did Come From Beyond say anything interesting today? Just so you know, this guy is the founder of potentially Bitcoin. He founded IOTA, a top ROI in crypto. He founded NXT, the first proof of stake, and another top ROI. He's founding Paracosm, Jin, and Qubic. So he is quite possibly the most prolific founder in all of crypto or cryptography, not just crypto. Not just prolific, but cerebral. If he's even a human. Like, look at this face. That's the guy? That's the guy? Alright. Let's get to the fun part. We got the business out the way. Let's get to the fun part of the stream. What we talking about? Beyond cryptocurrency. Talk about life, guys. What's new with you guys? Camo Joe, you out there? You painting? Crypto and cigar talk, you out there too? Oh, JLP with his you're not ready for that. I'm not about to read that to you guys. Jesus. Hey, Razia Q knows. He's one of the Qubic community leads. Qubic family, our chance to reach tier 1. OKX equals a T1 exchange with 50 million users. Every sign up counts for the listing. Multiple contests coming up for participants. 1.2 million rewards distributed to the community. Oh, unfortunately, dude, if US users were able to fucking... we would hit that so fast. We would hit that so fast. Because Americans are good at taking advantage of campaigns. Damn. Oh well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. All my French. Oh. Shut up, Dana White. You fucking dumb fuck. This is a dumb... I don't know if you guys know boxing, but this guy's an idiot. He's probably has 28,000. This guy's a dumbass. He doesn't know shit about boxing. Fuck at this stupid. Dude, I hate when people chime in who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, especially when it comes to fighting. Dude, this guy said Bud looks nervous. He doesn't look nervous in the least. Canelo is gonna lose. Do you guys know, dude? I don't know about you guys, but I am a hardcore boxing fanatic. Like, I used to compete. I'm a coach. I still train to stay in fighting. Like, I train for, like, I'm like Saitama. I just like to be strong for fun. So I can see the spirit in these guys. Like, this comment makes no sense at all to me. Dude.
Look, I'm surprised. Crawford has always been a strong individual, even if it doesn't translate necessarily to his fists and strong strength. You can't move him around. He's got that country strength, if you will, and he's very strong when you go inside on him. And Mario.
Nah, this guy's an idiot. What the fuck? This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Dude, Canelo is gonna get his ass whooped. Dude, nah. Canelo is about to have Mayweather flashbacks. He doesn't know how to read body language at all. Dude, look at this.
Yeah.
Look how still he is. Look how still he is compared to Canelo. And look where Dana's hand is. Dana doesn't even belong there. He should just not be there.
Look, I'm surprised.
Crawford has always been a strong individual, even if it doesn't translate necessarily to his fists and strong strength. You can't move him around.
No.
He's got that country strength, if you will, and he's very strong when you go.
Nah. I'm so sad I have to work during that fight. Dude, I'm gonna have all my phone. I'm not gonna look at my phone till I get home. And then turn on Netflix and watch the fight. I'm so sad I can't see it live. So do I have to do anything while holding? No, you don't have to do anything. Holding Qmine is like staking, pretty much. Holding Qmine guarantees you allocation with the smart contract. J Tango. What do I think about Qmine? Bro, did you just log in? Oh, you have to just watch the replay. I can't go over it all, but I'm bullish as fuck on Qmine D1. D1, if you don't get Qmine right now, it's gonna be twice as expensive next week. I'm telling you, it's gonna do QCAP numbers. But yeah, J Tango, you don't have to do anything. It's just like QCAP. Just hold it. You hold it, that guarantees you your allocation. It's like staking. That's your next best bet to mining exposure as far as Qmine goes. Any other questions? Yeah, 42-0, huh?
Belts in there. Get belts in there.
These motherfuckers don't know. Man, I wish I was watching this live. Fuck. You guys don't know how much I love, but dude. All right, fellas. Good to talk to you guys. J Tango, awesome. I wasn't sure if I had to do something on the Qmine side or not. Nah. As long as you have the token, you're good. Cause I traded it on the like I said, I bought my first Qubic or Qmine on QbicTrade.com. You can also get it from QX. Oh, what the hell? QX. My bad. So if you can get it from QbicTrade.com, or if you go to qx.qubic.org, which is the official like Qubic Dex website. So you get the assets. You can either buy shares or the tokens. All the tokens. And as you can see, you have Qmine here. You have all your cells, your sell walls, buy walls, assets, trades. So yeah, so as you can see, it's selling at 280 right now. Man, it was 250 when I first started, which is like 3 or 4 days ago. It was 250. I'm sure it'll be 300 by next week. I'm sure, like, if it's not 300 by next week, I'll be shocked. Because the higher Qubic gets, the higher QX will get, or Qmine will get. Thanks for the info. See you soon, my friend. For sure. All right. Peace out, fellas. I appreciate everybody for coming in, listening. Happy Friday. Probably see you guys tomorrow morning, maybe. Who knows? All right. Peace out, everybody. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you subscribed to the YouTube. If you liked it, I hope you liked it. If not, it's all good. Life's good. Peace.